First of all, I'd say don't try and publish too soon. It's so exciting that we have the technology now whereby you can publish your book literally at the touch of a button. You can upload a file onto one of the distribution platforms such as Amazon or Kobo and literally hit the button and it's published as a book almost instantly out there in the big wide world. Now, just because it is so easy to do that so quickly doesn't mean that you should. In the same way that you're a long time dead, you're a long time published with self-publishing in that your book is out there forever. So don't rush it, only publish when you are really ready. The second piece of advice allied to that really is to make sure your book is the very best it can be before you send it out there. Make sure that lots of other eyes have seen your book, that you have engaged all of the experts that you need to make it of equal status to a professionally trade published book. Self-publishing does also mean professionally publishing your book. You should be aiming for the same sort of standards that the big trade publishers would want with their books. So I always say that if you had an identity parade of books in front of you, some trade published, some self-published, you want to make yours not stand out as being obviously self-published. There are sadly a lot of books out there that are very clearly self-published where somebody hasn't engaged a proper cover designer or formatter or editor. You want yours to look absolutely professional. The third point is that once you've got your book out there, you really want to market not just the book, but the author as well. And this is a question that a lot of authors are very nervous of because they think that the book is the product, not the author. Well, of course, the book is a product, but there's always an interesting author story behind the book as well. And these days, with so much, with it being so easy for people to find out more about an author online through social media, through author websites, readers really expect and deserve to have that kind of knowledge about an author. And the more they relate to you as a person, the more likely they are to enjoy your books and to want to buy more. And of course, that's what we all want. We want readers who will not only buy our first book, but be looking out for every book that we publish and to buy it and read it. So don't be afraid to sell your story, and I don't mean sell it to News of the World or whatever, but promote yourself as the author and as a total part of the product. It's a bit scary to a lot of people. A lot of authors are by nature very private people. Also, publishing your first book is quite an exposing, raw thing to do. A lot of authors feel very nervous about exposing their own personality as well, but please don't feel afraid to do that. Your book will do better for it in the long run.